my name is Brianna, and welcome to my reaction commentary channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Season 1, Episode 6 of Hannibal. Now, last episode had me crying in the club, so what I'm hoping for in this episode is not so much emotional turmoil and maybe a little bit of drama. But before we get into it, if you could do me a quick favor, please like, subscribe, ring that bell for post notifications, follow me on all my social media, that way we can skip the chit chat and get straight to the good part.
This is your final opportunity to comply. On your feet, Dr. Gideon, or we will restrain you. Get a gurney.
Okay, is this our victim or is this our antagonist? Where did the other guards go? Also, does she have backup? I'm gonna go with antagonist, absolutely. Okay.
Well, thanks to Freddie Lowndes, there's an unconfirmed story floating out there that the Chesapeake Ripper's already in custody.
Unconfirmed? Am I confirming? Fact-checking for Freddie Lowndes.
I was gonna say, that sounds like the pits.
Mr. Graham teaches at the academy.
A teacher.
Why was a nurse left alone with a prisoner in a high-security psychiatric hospital?
That's what I asked.
2 years since he was brought here. Gideon behaved perfectly. As dictated by our present administrator, security around him was slightly relaxed.
So y'all dropped the ball, and it cost the girl her life. Okay, I hear you.
Mr. Graham's going to need to see the crime scene with as much privacy as you can provide.
Oh, yes, that thing you do.
That thing?
A unique cocktail of personality disorders and neuroses that make you a highly skilled profiler.
He's not here to be analyzed.
Perhaps he should be.
We gotta get this guy up out of here. I don't like him already. He's been on my screen for like 2 minutes.
You'll note the removal of organs and the abdominal mutilations are all consistent with the Chesapeake Ripper.
So is the brutalization of the corpses, but that doesn't change the fact that the Ripper is still out there.
Reason you failed and kept failing to capture the Chesapeake Ripper is I already had him.
My God. And he took her eyeballs. A nucleation. He's an enucleator? I mean, he treated her like she was a pincushion. What is this episode? Sir, I understand that your empathy and your ability to put yourself in the place of these murderers is your superpower, but the cost that it's having on your psyche. At this rate, when Will puts himself in other people's shoes, I've seen him commit more violence than like any other character. Oh, I forgot about the eyeballs already. Yeah, sweet baby angel. It's too much. Now, I'm not the only one crying in the club, so is Will. Yeah, Jack, look what it's doing to him. Your boy is suffering and he needs your help.
As far as we know, it's been over 2 years since the Chesapeake Ripper killed.
That's correct. Lass, Miriam, Regina, come in.
Morning, Agent Crawford.
We get a little flashback. Let's get into it.
Your instructors tell me that you are in the top 10%.
Top 5, sir.
You're gonna have to stop correcting me if we're gonna get along, Lass.
Jack, you've always had
Yes,
this
sir.
attitude.
I'm assuming that you're familiar with the Chesapeake Ripper.
Yes, they say he's a true sociopath. He'll have no history of trouble with the law.
I'm assigning you to the Chesapeake Ripper Task Force. You're gonna work directly under me.
I'm grateful for the opportunity, Agent Crawford.
I mean, she does have a nice little profile under her belt. Alana, what's up? That's my girl.
He butchered his last wife and her family on Thanksgiving.
There's no accounting for taste.
I mean, I feel like Hannibal would have something to say about the taste part, but it's whatever.
He is very familiar with you. He's given you a lot of thought. I've read your notes, of course. They were more or less helpful.
More or less helpful. You know what? I did not think there was a person I could dislike more than I dislike Freddie Lowndes. I take it back. Chilton, #1 on my shit list. He's up at the top.
Why, Dr. Bloom. How wonderful to see you again.
Thank you for your time, Dr. Gideon. I won't waste it. Shall we begin?
Dr. Bloom, what is this to be? I was caught red-handed. I mean, literally. There's no mystery as to who done it. I did it.
The mystery is whether you are who you say you are.
Is that why you didn't take credit for the Ripper murders before now?
You must be a very patient man.
I really do like the back and forth between Alana and Will with this questioning.
What effect were you hoping to have by killing the night nurse?
The effect I was hoping to have was her death.
Brutalization of the body was done posthumously.
A deviation.
Chesapeake Ripper usually does that sort of thing during, not after.
I mean, right now it really does look like you need to convince them that you are the Chesapeake Ripper.
I am the Chesapeake Ripper.
You're not very good at playing this game.
Jack.
Oh no. I mean, oh no, I don't know. I don't know what my emotional reaction to these two in a room together right now is.
That's Mrs. Crawford.
Yeah, that's why I was in the neighborhood. She's fine. But she tells me that she's fine, and she tells me when she's not.
You expect me to tell you more?
He wants you to.
Bella's at a NATO conference. I doubt I could talk to her if she was here.
About her condition?
Yeah, about her cancer, about her dying. She doesn't want to talk to me about it.
I'm prohibited from talking about it, Doctor. Patient confidentiality.
You talked to me about Will Graham.
Well, Graham is not officially my patient. We have conversations.
I mean, y'all do have conversations. I don't know that Jack would approve about the topics.
You don't think I have a right to know what's happening with my wife?
Not from him.
But not from me. She doesn't think she married the wrong guy.
I can't stop thinking about when my wife is gonna die. I look at her side of the bed and I think, is she gonna die there?
Oh, don't do this.
And I'm thinking about other losses too.
Jack, you keep letting Hannibal into your unconscious. We saw what it's doing to Will. What it's going to do to you is also going to be devastating.
Who else couldn't you save?
Where is everyone?
It's just you and me for the time being. Take a look around here. Tell me what you see.
Jesus.
Do you think he was unconscious when the Ripper did the ripping?
No, he'd want him awake.
And that's what they said the other guy who's already locked up did not do. They said he did his post-mortem.
Not all of them. He was choosy. He took the liver, thymus, but left the heart. He's a medical doctor, isn't he? That why you call him the Ripper? Psychopaths are attracted to surgical fields.
White male? 40s? 50s?
It's exotic somehow.
Wait, I'm sorry. Are we talking about Hannibal specifically? I mean, 40s to 50s, white male. Not exactly sure he's a white male. He's more exotic than that.
He has the exact same wound pattern as the last known victim of the Chesapeake Ripper. I mean, exact.
We never found a body.
I see the Ripper, but I don't feel the Ripper. This is plagiarism.
I trust his feelings.
But if he's a plagiarist, the real Chesapeake Ripper is gonna make sure everybody knows it.
I mean, he's a narcissist. He doesn't want someone signing for his work in that way.
Jack.
Who is this?
Jack, it's Miriam. I don't know where I am. I can't say anything.
Miriam?
I was so wrong. I was so wrong.
Miriam?
Wait, is this today and not in a flashback?
I'm hooked into every carrier database and telephone provider in the United States. Nothing.
Look again.
I did my agains. And my again and again and agains. I can't find any
I trust her.
I am telling you that the phone rang.
You're sure it was Miriam Lass?
It was Miriam.
I haven't heard her voice in 2 years, Jack.
You gonna continue to question me on this, Z? If so, maybe I should ask you to leave the room while it's still safe for you to be here.
Oh shit. Yeah, we don't need to push him too far.
Last night, he called my house at 2:46 a.m.
We know the Chesapeake Ripper is not Dr. Gideon because we know the call wasn't made from the Baltimore State Hospital for the Criminally Insane.
Miriam Lass is dead. The Chesapeake Ripper is making it very clear that someone is plagiarizing his work.
Again with the antlers. We gotta keep coming back to this. I understand symbolism, but I did notice the statue in Hannibal's office in last episode.
We have a direct way of communicating with the Chesapeake Ripper, and we'd like to see if we can push him. Gideon is just a tabloid rumor right now. We think we need to make him the truth.
Thinking about getting into bed with Freddie Lowndes.
You yourself know it's the best way to bait the real Chesapeake Ripper.
Oh no, the literal devil. Please, y'all. There's gotta be another way. Dang, I spoke her up when I compared her and Chilton to each other. Damn.
I believe you know Will Graham?
Mr. Graham, so good to see you.
Yeah, we're not shaking your hands. We're not friends and we're not faking it. I'm on Will's side forever. Like, get off my back.
So how is it that you wind up where you ended up?
Where I wound up being criminal justice journalism.
Criminal justice journalism being a euphemism for tabloid reporting.
You ran an unconfirmed story about the Chesapeake Ripper?
Tried to get an interview with Dr. Gideon. I was denied. Evidently some trouble with my euphemism.
I'm friendly with the new chief of staff. I can get you an interview.
Do you know what profession psychopaths disproportionately gravitate to?
Here we are. A bunch of psychopaths helping each other out.
I mean, it's good to make friends, but also, Freddy, girl, she's a snake, and I'm not with it. I do feel like we could have came up with a better way. Can't we, like, hack her IP address and print our own article? I don't know. We need to fight fire with fire.
Dr. Gideon. I'm Freddie Lowndes. Maybe, just maybe, Gideon is the most sought-after serial killer at large. That serial killer? None other than the Chesapeake Ripper.
Hannibal is getting under your skin. I mean, your tics are showing. Are you gonna lash out? Because you look a little unstable, sweetie. Hannibal, you don't look calm, cool, and collected like you usually do.
You're home early. Bella, something wrong?
Jack, it's Miriam. I don't know where I am. I can't say anything. I was so wrong. I was so wrong.
So it is a recording. But the caller ID said it was coming from his home.
In my bedroom, where my wife sleeps.
I've dusted the phone, yours, your wife's, and presumably the Chesapeake Ripper.
Can't imagine the Chesapeake Ripper would start leaving prints at his crime scenes now.
The Ripper put his head on your wife's pillow.
And now somebody's sleeping in my bed.
Violation.
Was Miriam Lass a blonde?
Yeah, she was.
I pulled her fingerprints from the VICAP database, Jack.
Do they match?
And I got a match.
She's dead. She wasn't here.
Did you know you were sending her after him?
I sent her after information.
Whoever made that call thinks you were close to Miriam Lass and feel responsible for her death.
And they're right. Will is right about his analysis. And I feel like you're repeating the pattern a little bit with Will.
What you're proposing in your report breaks confidentiality laws. You know that.
Better for a trainee to ask for forgiveness than an FBI agent to ask for permission.
I know you like to do things your way, but sir, when you cut corners, people get sacrificed.
Dr. Gideon is going to provide us with a singular opportunity to analyze a pure sociopath.
God damn it, Chilton.
Inspired by Auguste Escoffier, we are having longue d'agneau en papillote.
Sir, does that translate to human bodies?
I don't think I've ever had tongue before.
It was a particularly chatty lamb. It may have been useful trying to remind Gideon he's the Chesapeake Ripper. If he repressed those memories. Were I in your position, I would have attempted psychic driving. Perhaps you already have. I promise. I'm much more forgiving of the unorthodox than Dr. Bloom.
Jack, it's Miriam.
The last call was made to Jack's cell from a disposable phone traced here.
What was Miriam Lass looking into?
Medical records. If the Ripper was a surgeon, she thought he might have treated one of his victims.
They retraced her steps.
The ones they could find. She made a jump somewhere they couldn't explain. You make those jumps.
Hey, I've already seen several parallels between Miriam and Will.
Dr. Gideon wasn't in my bedroom. Chesapeake Ripper was. Last call. Left something the others didn't. Phone number.
I don't want to know what's in there. I do not feel like, especially Crawford, should be the first one through this door. I don't have a good feeling. They led you directly here. It's not going to be good. I was expecting an entire body. The fact that it's just an arm holding a phone is worse.
The Ripper wanted to cloud my vision with hope.
It can sometimes be brave to allow yourself hope. Don't give up hope for your wife. Not yet. She's lost hope, which means you can't.
I mean, he has a point. Dang it. Okay, so Hannibal keeps being right while being like a horrible person.
Whatever the Ripper was doing, it worked. And I thought she was alive.
Talk to me about her. What was her name?
My name is Miriam Lass. I'm with the FBI. I would show you my credentials, but I'm actually just a trainee.
Never just a trainee.
I knew it. It's worth seeing it, but I knew it.
I haven't practiced medicine for some time. Don't recall a patient with that name, but it sounds familiar.
He was recently found murdered in his workshop. We think he may be a victim of the Chesapeake Ripper.
That's why he sounds familiar. I did keep detailed journals during those days. If you like, I can get them for you. Maybe you'll find something helpful.
Girl, I understand that you are very inquisitive. And I mean, your gut instinct and your knowledge, impeccable. This is not the time, this is not the place, and this is not the man. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Girl, look out! I mean, yeah, you know, and he knows that you know, and he took off his shoes, so, and you gotta go. I am so sorry, Miriam, girl. I liked you while you were here, but, so Hannibal did kill her 2 years ago, and what, did he just keep the body / the arm on ice all this time? Also, Hannibal, sir, 2 years ago, you were dropping the ball. You just got your diagram just out on the desk?
She's a very brave young woman.
All right, and that concludes season 1, episode 6. That episode was amazing and insane. There are layers to this madness, and I don't even know what to think anymore. It might be weird to say, but I'm happy that we finally got to murder Hannibal, because we get a lot of Chef Hannibal and Hannibal almost being a friend to Alana and Crawford. We got very professional psychiatrist Hannibal when dealing with Phyllis, and we got this very strange, dark, and twisted kind of a mentor relationship, but also kind of grooming with Will. I don't know exactly how to categorize their relationship yet, but right there at the end, we got to see Hannibal out here murdering people in cold blood with his own hands, let alone calling Jack throughout the entire episode to give him these very cryptic recordings. I think I picked up on a lot of the parallels between Miriam and Will, in both the relation to Crawford and to Hannibal. Also in this episode, we got introduced to Dr. Chilton. Y'all can have him back. Sorry about every time I complained about Freddie Lounge. You know what, girl? You're the devil, but you're the devil I know. And I'll take that over whatever Dr. Chilton was giving me this entire episode. I sometimes focus more on Will's character development, but also Crawford's character development is kind of out of this world. He's going through it. There are so many ingredients in this stew. I don't know what's gonna happen in the next episode, but I'm excited to see. But on your way out, if you could do me a quick favor, please like, subscribe, ring that bell for post notifications, follow me on all my social media. I'll see you next time with another one. Bye, y'all.